Yo people, welcome back to the channel, and it's EFL Championship Gameweek 38 preview, and things are hotting up in the championship. We got some big games coming up like Sunderland versus Luton Town, just a name. You got Watford versus Wigan, again Reading versus Hull City, all big games. So yeah, but we'll start by introducing our guests. We got Henry, be up yourself. We got Bailey, and Curtis, and Ollie.
Hello.
How are you, lads?
I'm good, thank you, Hello.
Yeah. 13 week, of course. Some interesting results happened this weekend, which gonna talk about. I just seen the Blackburn Burnley game is postponed. Does none of you know why? Oh wait, sorry, I know why. Blackburn are in the FA Cup. The FA Cup, so that's why. And the Sheffield game is also so. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, Blackburn. Start off with Blackburn. You guys picked up your first victory. Only 6-1 versus QPR. Very
Yes! Come on!
very good performance. You're playing Coventry side that has only lost 3 times this calendar year. So they're flying at the moment, Coventry. They're 9th. They're a bit inconsistent with the draws and everything. So yeah. So let's get into it. So what do you guys think? Blackpool was coming off a big victory. What do you guys want? Blackpool fans?
Oh, we're buzzing.
Yeah,
Absolutely buzzing.
it was a brilliant performance.
Any
Played
chance of
amazing.
winning,
What?
Henry?
What was
Will
that?
you win? Score prediction?
For who? Blackpool?
Yeah, Blackpool was scoff.
Coventry. I think it's going to be a tough game, but we're at home, so fans will get behind us, and I think it'll be a 2-0 win Blackpool. I think we're back.
Think you're back?
Yeah, I think we're back. 2-0.
Curtis?
Well, yeah, like Henry said, I think the fans are going to get behind them, and I think there's going to be that 12th man. But obviously, Coventry City be in 9th place with a good record, no losses, like you said, this calendar year. But I just don't think they'll be able to get the win. But I can't see us winning either, so I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Draw, fair enough. Ollie, you there?
Ollie?
Seems like he's not there. We'll move to Bailey.
Yeah, I think this will be a draw. Of course, Coventry are playing really good at the minute, but Blackpool, of course, battering QPR 6-1. I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1? Yeah, I think I can see that. I'm going to back Coventry 2-1 on the road. I think if we look at the away form, not the best, but it is good away form. And I can see Blackpool, like Henry has gone with Blackpool win, especially after that 6-1 result. You expect to win the next game, but I think Coventry might just edge it. Next game is what game? Middlesbrough versus Preston. And there's Ollie still. We'll move on. Ollie, you there?
I don't think Ollie's there. He's said he's had some technical issues, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. So Middlesbrough Preston. Middlesbrough coming off a draw with Stoke City. Preston. They last loss came against Burnley on the 11th of Feb. So that's a month since they lost the game. Middlesbrough in third place. They will be looking to once again close that gap with Sheffield United. Said home form head to head. Preston do have a good record versus Middlesbrough. I can't lie. Middlesbrough in the past 10 previous games have only beaten them three times, two draws and five wins. If you look at Middlesbrough's home form, great home form, 10 out of 18. Preston's away form is actually better than their home form, 9 out of 18. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-0 Middlesbrough. That's what I'm going for. Let's go to Bailey, your prediction.
Yeah, I think this will be a close game too. Of course, Middlesbrough last 5 games, won 3, drawn 1, lost 1, but Preston are about 5 games unbeaten. But I do think Middlesbrough will get back on winning ways though. I just think, yeah, they're a class team. They've got good players. So I'm going 2-0 to Middlesbrough.
2-0 Middlesbrough, fair enough. Let's move to Curtis, your prediction.
Well, obviously, as a Blackpool fan, I hope Preston get stuffed 7-0, but I just can't see that happening. I think it'll be a tight game, but with the football Michael Carrick's playing with Akpom up top, he's just incredible. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win to Middlesbrough.
Fair enough. Henry, your prediction?
Yeah, obviously, Michael Carrick, he's done unbelievable things with Middlesbrough. Obviously, the fans are really good. They're looking to push for second. But on the other side, Preston, 7 games unbeaten. They've got a good away record. And Freddie Woodman, he's a class keeper coming in from Newcastle on loan. And Brad Potts, he's a former Blackpool player. I hope he gets spanked. I hope he gets injured. So, yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 win Middlesbrough.
2-0 win Middlesbrough. Ollie, finally can see you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I do
No
think
worries.
we are a really good side. I've some great football to that team. So for that reason, I'm going to go for 2-0 win to Middlesbrough.
2-0 win to Middlesbrough. Your prediction for Blackpool versus Coventry?
I hope Blackpool win 3-0, but I think it's going to be a crappy game. I think it's going to be 1.
Space 81.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Okay, fair enough. But speaking of Michael Carrick, we are Bailey for sharing the post.
Yeah, just do you.
He is the bookie's favourite to become Crystal Palace. As new manager, of course, Patrick Vieira sacked. Do you guys think that's what happened? I can see it, but yeah.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Bailey?
He's a good manager.
I reckon if Middlesbrough don't go up this season, then I can see it. If they get into the Premier League, then I reckon they'll stay at Middlesbrough.
Yeah. Do you think he might leave them now, mid-season?
I don't know.
Basically throw them under the bus?
I think he loves that club. I think he'll stay.
Yeah, mostly. Be up yourself, Joseph, and yeah, keep hitting that like button. We'll move on to not the best of games, really. Only, I don't think most people like either of these teams. Millwall versus Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield Town on 23rd. And last one came against Birmingham City on the 18th of Feb. So tomorrow when they play, it will be exactly 1 month since they won a game. Millwall, they fighting for playoffs. They bit inconsistent. I think if we look head to head, it's 50-50. See, of last 7 games, Mo 1-3, Huddersfield Town 1-3, 1 draw. So it's 50-50. Huddersfield Town did beat them early on in the season in the reverse fixture. And I'm going to say, I think I'm going to say 2-1. Of course, Huddersfield Town are close to administration. I'll explain it later after everyone gives their thoughts. But I'm going 2-1 to Millwall. Let's go to Ollie, your prediction for this. Millwall versus Town.
It's a very big game for both clubs. One pushing for playoff and one pushing for relegation. I do think Millwall will edge it just. And I think it'll be a 1-0 win to Millwall.
1-0 win to Millwall, fair enough. Curtis?
Well, obviously, Huddersfield trying to fight for promotion, 2 points behind. Not won a game in about 5 games. Honestly, it's massive win for them. But on the other side of the table, Millwall pushing for a playoff spot, only 1 point behind Blackburn Rovers, and their form looks decent. So I think Millwall are going to take this 2-0 win.
2-0 win for Millwall, fair enough. Bailey, unfortunately, need to go soon. So after this match,
I think this will be a close game as well. I feel it'll be 2-1 Millwall.
2-1 Millwall, fair enough. Henry?
Huddersfield, they're in relegation, and Millwall, they haven't had the best of form, but obviously they're the better team. And Oliver Burke has been carrying them a lot. He's been a really good forward for them this season. So I think it'll be a 3-0 win for Millwall.
Fair enough. Justin says, I had Millwall. They will win 2-0. What do you mean? Huddersfield Town or Millwall? Which one? So, Reading versus Hull City. Again, both teams near the relegation zone. Reading. It's 15th versus 16th. Let me just check. Points. 1 point in it. 2 points in it. So, big game. Yes. Reading versus Hull City. Head to head. If we check that. There's Reading. Wait, 1 sec. Reading head to head. Last 9 results, Hull City getting the better of them with 3 wins. Reading 2 wins but 4 draws. So they usually draw at Reading Stadium. It's usually a 1-1 draw, except for 3-0 Reading win 2018. Reading are winless. Are on a losing streak of 4 games. Hull City 50-50. They did get slapped up by Burnley. I can't lie. But I think this is going to be a tight one. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to actually go with 2-1 Hull City. I think I'll do it. So we will go with Henry. Your prediction.
I think it's going to be a scrappy game. Obviously, there's 2 points in it. I mean, they're quite close to relegation, but yeah. I think Hull will win. I want Lewis to be happy again. Obviously, after that 2-0 loss to Burnley, it's inevitable that that Burnley were going to win. But yeah, I want to make Lewis happy, and I think it's going to be a 1-0 win to Hull.
Fair enough. Let's go to Curtis.
Well, obviously Reading not only getting 3 points out of the possible 15 in the last 5 games. I don't think their form's very good, and I think Hull City, like Henry said, I want Lewis to be happy, and I think they'll go away with it. After a narrow loss against Burnley, they might have got absolutely battered, but I thought they played decent. So I think Hull City going to run away with this 4-0 Hull.
4-0 Hull.
4-0.
Yeah.
We go to Ollie.
Unfortunately, I do think it'll be a sad day for Lewis. Reading will absolutely run away with it, and I think it'll be 3-0 Reading.
We know. Fair enough. So Bailey, you need to go soon. So quickly say all your predictions. Reading Hull City.
So Reading Hull City. I don't think both teams are fighting for something. To be fair, think they're just mid-table teams. I think it'll be 2-1 win to Hull.
2-1 to Hull. Watford versus Wigan. Bailey, your prediction for Watford versus Wigan?
I think it'll be 3-1 win to Watford.
3-1 Watford. QPR versus Birmingham.
Hopefully QPR spank them, but I can't see it. I think it'll be 1-0 win to Blues, but yeah.
1-0 win to Birmingham. Rotherham versus Cardiff City. I force both teams relegation.
Poor game. I think Cardiff will go down in my opinion. I'm gonna go 1-1.
1-1. We go Stoke City versus Norwich City.
Tough game this. I think Stoke have been on fire lately. Norwich are just, I don't think they'll get playoffs. I think it'll be 2-1 win to Stoke.
2-1 Stoke, fair enough. Swansea versus Bristol City.
I think this will be a tough game. I'm gonna go 3-2 to Bristol.
3-2 Bristol to get it done. We'll always have to see Swansea lose. We move on to Sheffield United versus West Brom.
This is called off, to be fair, because
it's West Brom to the midweek fixture. So
yeah, they're FA Cup.
Yeah, but it's a move. It's moved already. So.
Yeah, this did happen. Probably. I think Sheffield United. I think it'll be 2-1 win to Sheffield.
2-1 Sheffield. And Blackburn Burnley.
This is a derby. I think this will be 3-0 Burnley.
3-0 Burnley. Fair enough. So I'm going to let you set out your socials quickly, Bailey, where the people can find you.
Yeah. So big up to Hannah, of course, for having me on. Subscribe to my channel, Bailey Francis, and follow my Instagram, and hopefully Villa can get a win on the weekend.
Free up yourselves, Bailey, for joining as always.
Big up.
So now we will talk about Reading versus Hull City. Oh no, sorry, did that. Watford versus Wigan, sorry. Watford versus Wigan. Watford, don't think they will get playoffs. They're 10th currently. Watford versus Wigan. Watford versus Wigan. Wigan have not won a game since the 11th of February against Huddersfield Town. Only one win in the calendar year. The rest have been losses and draws. For Wigan, Watford, they are very inconsistent. Their own form is great, to be fair, but they have had some shockers. So, head to head, if you look, Watford beat them early on in the season 1-0. I think I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. I think it's one of Watford's worst games again. So let's go to Ollie.
I do think it will be a challenging game. I think it'll be a lot of goals scored, but I do think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be 3-3.
3-3.
Oh,
Fair enough. Big scoreline. Curtis.
well, obviously as a Blackpool fan, don't really want Wigan to win because it's good for us in the relegation battle. So I'm hoping a 1-0 win to Watford, but I just can't see that happening. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw think, as you said, Watford have been inconsistent. I don't think they'll be able to pull it off. I don't think they'll make playoffs.
Yeah, fair enough. So Henry,
Like you said, Watford are quite inconsistent, but them being consistent, you're in 10th, so you can't really complain with that. But Wigan have suffered loads of injuries with their defence and midfield, so that's why I'm guessing they're rock bottom at the moment. Not a win in like 7 games, so I reckon 3-0 win to Watford.
Fair enough. 1-1. What? 3-1 at Watford? No.
3-0 Watford.
Nah, calm down. QPR versus Birmingham City. Of course, QPR picked up the first victory of the year against Watford, ending a dreadful run, but they continued with another dreadful run after losing to Blackpool 6-1. And Birmingham City were good, but after the World Cup, it's like something desperately happened. I don't know what. But this game head-to-head, last year results, QPR have won 4, Birmingham have won 3, and with 3 draws was in there. So I think this game goes to Birmingham. I think they will win it 2-1. Let's go to Curtis.
Well, obviously this being a close game, 19 versus 18. Birmingham pulling out 4 points from the possible 15 and QPR pulling out 3. I think it'll be a close game. Both not very good teams, both on 42 points. Both fighting for that mid-table position, trying to get away from that relegation zone. So I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I think it'll be close.
2-2 draw. Fair enough. Let's go to Henry.
Well, obviously the pool battered them 6-1, so I don't think the players' confidence will be as up as Birmingham. And obviously Birmingham are higher in the table, only just, but they're still higher. So I'm going to go 3-0 win for Birmingham.
Wow. Please, Ollie.
Agree with Henry. QPR won't be very confident going into this game after losing 6-1 to Blackpool. So for that reason, I do think Birmingham will just scrape it 1-0.
It's a 10 grand chip.
Fair enough. Cardiff City versus Rotherham United. Cardiff City near the relegation zone, like Rotherham. Away from Trifle for Cardiff. The Rotherham, their home form is good, to be fair, but coming off 2 losses in a row. I think I'm going to say 1-1 in this game. Let's go to Ollie again.
I do think it'll be a very boring game. I think it'll be the most boring game of the championship weekend. And for that reason, I think it will be 0-0.
Fair enough. Let's go, Henry. Of course, in that ugly top.
Yeah, I obviously agree with Ollie there. It's going to be a scrappy game, and they're both fighting to get out of they're both fighting to stay up above relegation. Both close teams again. So I'll go for 0-0 as well.
0-0, Curtis.
Well, obviously, as a Blackpool fan, I would like a draw here.
Oh no!
Get
Curtis, did you see what happened?
What?
Henry fell off his chair.
What?
Henry.
Sorry to cut it off.
You alright, Henry? Well, let's carry on. As a Blackpool fan, I hope it's a scrappy game, good one to watch. I hope it to be a draw. It'll make the odds better for us to get out of relegation. So, both pulling out 7 points in the possible 15. I don't think it'll be a good game like them two said. I think it'll be a 0-0 draw, like Ollie said.
Fair enough. 0-0 draw. I'm going 1-1 draw. Just for the fun of it, I will change my prediction.
You alright, Henry?
Yeah, I think I'm a bit concussed.
We'll find out of our next prediction. Stoke City versus Norwich City. Norwich City. On good form, you can say. Stoke City, iffy. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. Not. So yeah, your prediction for it.
Do you know what? I've actually got a soft spot for Norwich. I think they'll go up.
Well, it's alright if you go. I can win.
Yeah, I think you can trust a bit. I think so.
Yeah, so for that reason, I'm going to go 2-0 win to Norwich.
I can see it, but the fact that you said playoffs, I don't think so. But I can see Norwich winning. Let's go to Kansas.
Well, obviously Norwich are desperate for this win. It'll put them close to that 6th position to get in the playoffs. And obviously Stoke making 7 points out of the possible 9 in the last 3 games, which is they're on decent form. So I think it'll be quite a good game to watch. I think Norwich will just about pull away with it. I think it'll be a 3-2 win Norwich.
3-2 win Norwich. Fair enough, Ollie.
I do think Norwich will like the form they're in, and they need this 3 points because it could push them up to 6 possible playoffs. And I do think they will go.
Yeah, enough. I'm gonna agree with Curtis. Yeah, I'm going to say 3-2 to Norwich. And move to the early kickoff on the Sunday. It's Swansea versus Bristol City. Both teams horrible.
Back.
Swansea haven't won a game since Blackpool a month ago. Bristol City inconsistent. I'm going to say. Wait, let me first just check it. Dominated by inconsistent rhythm. Can go either way. I'm going to say 2-2 draw. No. Both teams can't score 2 scores. 1-1 draw. So that's my prediction. Let's go to Henry.
You know what? I hate Swansea. I'm just going to say it now. I hate them. So I'm hoping for Bristol to win.
Swansea in the mud.
Yeah, they're in the mud.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, obviously, if Bristol do win, they could be getting top half of the table here. So, yeah, I think it'll be a 2-0 win to Bristol.
2-0 Bristol, fair enough. Let's go to Ollie. Your prediction.
With Swansea being at home, I do think the Swansea fans will get behind a bit, and I do think Swansea will break it 2-1. Last minute winner.
Curtis.
Well, Swansea's form is terrible. 1 point in a possible 15. It's just they're not playing very well at the moment. Obviously, but against Bristol, their form is inconsistent as well. I think this will be a close game, but I think 2-1. Bristol City will edge it 2-1.
Fair enough. Good away went for Bristol then. Sunderland versus Luton Town. Just find that game. Okay. Not so far down. So Luton on a unbeaten run of 5 games, starting to pick up good form and aiming for top 2. Sunderland are very consistent, coming off a Norwich win, losing then to Sheffield United. At the Stadium of Lights, I'm going to edge it to Luton 1-0.
Oh.
Your prediction. Let's go to Ollie again.
I do think Sunderland are very good side, and they did play against Sheffield United, and I did very well. So, yeah, although they lost, they did play quite good. So for that reason, I'm going for a 2-1 win to Sunderland.
Boo. Curtis.
Well, obviously, the other night you were taking the mick out of Liverpool getting knocked out of the Champions League. So I hope, and I know, Luton Town are going to get spanked 6-0, at the stadium of like
6-0. Oh.
Sunderland are gonna give them a stuffing.
Mm.
Luton Town aren't making the playoffs. They're gonna bottle it. Bottle jobs.
Who's drunk? You or Henry? Who's drunk? Ollie? Who's drunk? Curtis or Ollie? Or Henry? Who's drunk? Because that prediction is mad.
6-0.
6-0. Never happening.
Yeah, no, never. Henry?
Well, Luton, they've shocked the league this season, I think, and they're the best team in the league right now. So for that reason, I'm going 2-0 Luton.
Way up that town. Move to the rescheduled games. Of course, that's going to play next weekend. And Sheffield United versus West Brom. If you look at that, Sheffield United West Brom. It's a tight fixture usually. I'm going to edge it to. Going to edge it to Sheffield United. I think they qualify. No, not qualify. They won this match. Tight one. Let's go to Curtis. Another mad prediction.
No, I think this one will be a quite close game. Obviously, Sheffield United are trying to keep clear from Middlesbrough. They need to win this game to try and get automatic promotion. But then West Brom, on the other hand, want to get to the 6th position to try and get for that playoff. So I think this will be a scrappy game. I think West Brom need to put all their effort into this one to try and make it. But I think Sheffield United will just edge this 1-0.
1-0. Let's go to Ollie.
I do think I'm pissed with the 1-0, and that's simply because Sheffield United, they're on good form, they're in second, and I do think they will get up in the Prem this season.
Fair enough. Henry?
Well, like Curtis said, if Sheffield want to get promoted, then they're going to have to win this game, because if West Brom win, they have a chance of getting playoffs. So I reckon West Brom will edge it 1-0. Yeah.
No.
Fair enough. Let's go to
LeBron. Come on,
Shut up, Henry. Shut up, Henry.
Everyone can agree Burnley are going to win this. There's Blackburn always bottles it. I'm going to say 4-0 Burnley.
Yes, come on.
Let's go to Curtis. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3.
What? Pardon?
Pick a number 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Okay. Your prediction then.
Right, well, obviously this is a massive game for Burnley. Massive game for both of the sides, actually. Massive derby. And I can't see Burnley bottling this. Obviously last time absolutely smoked them. I think Burnley on great form, only lost 2 this season. But I think it's going to be a 4-2 win to Burnley. It's going to be on 4-2 net for Blackburn fans.
Fair enough. Henry.
What's this game, sorry? What's this game?
Pick a number 1 or 3.
3.
Okay. Ollie, your prediction. Blackburn or Burnley?
I do think Blackburn will surprise the league, and I do think their fans will get behind them, seeing as it is a derby. They're going to be loud. And I do think Blackburn will shock them, and I think it'll be 3-1 win to Blackburn.
Oh,
No. Oh,
I don't think that will happen, but fair enough. Henry?
What game are we talking about here?
Blackburn, Burnley.
Blackburn, Burnley. When's that?
That's
weekend.
Yeah, not this weekend, next weekend.
All right. So I was going to say Burnley are playing City tomorrow. Yeah, I think Burnley will batter them 3-0.
3-0, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's Ollie wanting to be different. So yeah, I'm just going to go with my predictions. How the table will look. So Burnley will get close to 90 points. Sheffield United will stretch their gap between Middlesbrough and Luton to about 6 and 7. And Blackburn will fall all the way to 6th place, with Millwall climbing up to 5th. Norwich City stays 7th. Coventry go up. Birmingham City go up to 16th. Swansea go up to 17th. QPR stay 19th. Reading goes past QPR to 18th. So big results. Look, Blackpool, they close their gap to 5 points. Oh, sorry, no, it stays 5 points. So yeah.
Please Rotherham win. Please Rotherham.
So we'll end it here. Let's go, Henry. Your prediction. No, sorry, your socials. Where can people find you?
Well, honestly, my only thoughts is subscribe to Hannah, because he's honestly the most genuine guy I've ever met. So yeah, subscribe to him.
Be up yourself.
Love him.
Curtis.
Well, obviously, I'm doing a race with Henry and Ollie right here. First 2,000 followers. I'm going to shout out my TikTok edit account, champ central.edits. Go drop a follow.
Curtis, if you want, you can just put your TikTok thing in the live chat.
Alright, okay.
Ollie, we can find it.
Yeah, I'm doing a race. Curtis and Henry. First 1,000 followers, and my TikTok is Scooja_edits.
Yeah, like I said, again, you can just put it in the live chat.
All right.
So yeah, be up yourselves, and yeah, you guys can find me on just a bit on Instagram, Hanu_coach_corner, and Twitter. I'm not going to read the whole thing out. Just look there down below.
You want to?
So yeah, let's. Curtis is gone. So I'll put.
We don't need him. We don't need him. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't need him. So there is that. So I believe it is in the chats, your stuff. So yeah, we'll end it here. Be up to yourselves, people. Yeah, I will be back in about 50-ish, about just an hour. And I'll be back for FA Cup quarter-final preview and predictions. So I'll see you all in a bit. Peace.